50th year of Seahawk football, so the top 50 Seahawks were unveiled earlier this summer. Harrison Butker kicking off to George Halani, who has space indeed. We've got flags as well, but Halani's still going all the way into Chiefs territory. We will see if this one stands up.
During the return, holding. Receiving team number 42. 10-yard penalty, first down.
What this offensive line could do again tonight. I'd say they're off to a great start.
Yeah, off to a great start. Following Zabel, the first-round pick, right over the left side right there. You see Robbie Oots finding some space, and then it...
He's back once again. Not expecting to see Kenneth Walker the third team, just as a precaution. This time, on the left side of the line, he picks up close to 5. Motioning towards Cooper Kupp, both in the right slot. Excited to see how those guys do. Excited to see how this guy does as well. So many options for Sam Darnold. He's under center trying to get this first down. And it sure looks from up here like he got it. Another great push from Robbie Oots and this offensive line for the Seahawks. This offensive line in motion. Pitch play, Charbonnet to the right side. Zach dances his way into Chiefs territory. Very close to another Seahawks first down. Comes in motion. Play action right onto JS, and what a route that was. First down and more. Love that play call by the Seahawks. Pistol. Down to Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet runs with the 36.5-yard line. They were talked about in a negative light when I see it.
Fullback.
Got his fullback. There's Robbie Oots. A lot of space for Oots. And he's down inside the 25, and the fullback beside me is pumping his fist. Seahawks another first and 10 from the 24. The tight ends, Elijah Arroyo lowering his shoulder pads. Troy Horton, the rookie, in motion, hands it off to Charbonnet. He's going to go in untouched. Touchdown, Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet all the way to the house.
Watch this play right here. You're going to get a block back right here by the tight end. And watch Zach just stay on this course and get into the end zone. Great job by the offensive line. Good patience by Zach right there. Look at that lane. That's Saubert.
Screw look Seahawk offense. Jason Myers on for the extra point. One of their blocks last year. Not that one. 15-yard touchdown run. 10 plays, 81 yards in 5 minutes and 29 seconds, and Charbonnet had 45 of those yards. This is Tyquan Thornton, who gets lit up at the 25-yard line for the Chiefs. And we got whistles before they even got that one off. Rice is the intended receiver, and of course, we know Gardner very well up here in the Pacific Northwest. Wazoo stud his senior year. This is referee Sean Smith.
Offense number 65, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Lemons already into it here at Lumen Fields. Takes advantage of the hole in the middle and smartly, not sure if that was purposeful or not, but slides down just past the original line of scrimmage. Down, 10. Lots of time for Minshew. The offensive line doing well for Kansas City, connecting with his tight end Jared Wiley. Gonna be short of that first down marker. From the pistol. He's going to swing it out to the front. He's got Pacheco, and Pacheco has it all the way down into Seahawks territory. Well, all of us who love the NFL know that that guy can do that. If he's able to stay healthy, a key piece for Kansas City.
Yeah, Isaiah Pacheco. You're just going to see him kind of just do a little swing route here. To see E-Man.
No ball control last year. Looking to get those explosives back here in 2025. Work up front by the Seahawks. Just 2 yards on that carry. Go back to Steele again. He powers his way inside the 40-yard line. And shoot, quick pass, and it's caught by Tyquan Thornton. That's good for a Kansas City first down inside the 25-yard line. Off to Steele once again. They're going with their big boy. in the back, just like the Seahawks were. Big 4-2. Hook up with his tight end again. Jared Wiley on the crosser. Windshield being chased. He's going to be really close. Connected with Smith-Schuster. Formation for the Chiefs. Windshield hands off to his fullback who hops over the line. And this will come down to the spot as well because he was met in the air. 34 yards. Shot all the way down the field, and now it's Alani, as you said, going all the way down the fielder, almost to the 50-yard line. Another awesome run, 30 yards for George Alani.
This is outside zone at its finest. Little pitch play, but outside zone, every offensive lineman chasing the outside shoulder of the defender, and George Alani just riding that wave. And before you know it, he's in.
7 carries for 61 yards. That touchdown. Right back to him. Right now. Puts his foot in the ground. Gets it into Kansas City territory. Right side of the line. Alani will go. Following his blockers. Following Brady Russell. And that's good for a Seahawks first down. Does well. To about the 38-yard line. Chanel and Cochran there for Kansas City. Touchdown. 35. The 33.5-yard line.
Great job knowing where to line up, where to go.
On this third down. Here's Alani. It's a very good run. Looked like he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage and spun his way very close to that marker. First play of the night for running back Damian Martinez. Russell fullback for the Seahawks. Already rushed for 100 yards. And Martinez has scored inside the 15-yard line. How about this offensive line? And Brady Russell with another great block.
Good job by Brady Russell.
Fully stepped away. And off to the rookie out of Miami. Met right at the line of scrimmage. George Alani back in at running back. Michael Robinson, Kate's got with you here as well. Lock quickly to Jake Bobo, and Bobo's got space. Jake Bobo in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown for Jake Bobo. Check out just a little bit of just a tear screen. And they're doing it inside the 20, Mike B, getting those defensive linemen running. Good move in the open.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. And Michael Bennett is huge.
I'm speechless because the running game is so good this year. So, just the beginning of the preseason.
Just 2 third downs on those drives. 14 carries, 120 yards rushing already. Jalen Milroe. He's got a lot of space. Deep pass Myers, though, the kicker.
I like the fact that the middle just opened up like that on this kickoff. Watch Jason Myers. He stayed on, stayed with the returner. Put his cleats in the ground. What's up? What's up? You think that was a good tackle?
A great tackle, but I think Jalen.
Looking running back, the guy in motion, coming back, and on the sweep, here's Smith. Skips over one defender. He's got first down for Kansas City. This is a rookie out of SMU. 7th round pick for Kansas City, Brashard Smith. Top of the screen. There we go. Steal. Up right on the 35-yard line. Ball on the 34. Pressure coming. And shoot. Quick pass. That's good for Kansas City. First down. Veteran tight end Robert Sunyan. Number 7. Off to Steele. Steele gets met right near that line of scrimmage. Of course, Drake Thomas, number 42. Minshew looking left, pressure coming from the other side, and Minshew just smartly throws it away, and that pocket collapsing. Get it to the 14-yard line. Minshew way overthrows his intended receiver, Rico Remigio, but there was contact right near the goal line.
The offensive player.
Pass interference. Defense number 39. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul.
Hand off to Mitchell. Goes over left guard, gets it inside the 5. three, but still going, backing his way towards that goal line.
Everybody's ready to go right now, especially when the tight end starts to motion up.
On the one. Won't shoot. Design roll to his right. Back of the end zone, and that's caught. And that's a touchdown for Robert Tonyan and Kansas City.
Well, I just called it. I said it's on a couple plays they could do.
Yeah, you called it, Mike. You called it.
Well, good pressure from Drake Thomas, and that's where you see a veteran in guard. It's the one that made him famous as a Wazoo Cougar. This is Harrison Butker on for the extra points. And the Chiefs, 8 plays, 50 yards, 4 minutes and 22 seconds for their first touchdown tonight. This one's towards Young. His neon green shoes. Here comes Derek. His way onto this football team.
Leo, man, I want to talk about you a little bit before we talk about the defense. For you, this year, being one of the older guys on the team, being that the D-line is the backbone of the team, pretty much all the doggone stats for a D-lineman or defense, how does that motivate you moving forward?
Definitely a lot more chips stacked on my shoulder right now. You know, even within our defense, we're competing to be the best group on the field. Like, the D-line is competing with the DBs. The DBs are competing with the linebackers, vice versa.
All right, not to put you on the spot, but of all the young fellas that you've seen throughout camp, which one is kind of that guy?
He noticed that he didn't get voted to that all-pro team. This is Jacardi A. Rice, the 4th different running back we've seen for the Seahawks tonight.
He said, I'm not worried about the money. I'm really worried about the success of this team and becoming the leader that I need to be so we can win the games we can and become that top defense.
And that's Locke connecting with Derek Young, who's got the Seahawks a first down. Great patience from Locke. 1-2 on the first series. Pitch here to Martinez. It's about the 38-yard line.
To your point, you talked about Derek Young in a crowded wide receiver room, but he's a guy that can give that special teams aspect. So that he had an offensive system that was going to produce 1,000 yards.
In motion, Locke sees some space and takes advantage. Drew Lock headed for the pylon, and he's going to get tied up. Takes it down all the way to the 5-yard line. What a run by Drew Lock.
No, man. You're just going to see the middle of the defense just open up right here. Watch that great block by George Helani right there. But watch Drew slow down. I think he was thinking about cutting back, maybe running him over, maybe going down, but he didn't know what to do. And he gets tackled. Good run.
Damian Martinez, the lone back. They had 170 on the week last week, guys. Lock, fade routes, and great defense. Was looking for Torrey Horton. Nazi Johnson timed it perfectly and knocked it away. They have a fullback in on this play for the Seahawks, and that's who Martinez will follow. There's Russell inside the 5, still on his feet. Cartier, right, the running back. Had a touchdown last week. Oh, hits. Noel Williams and Jack Cochran there. 6 offensive linemen on the field. Rolling towards the back of the end zone. This one broken up. Brian Cook. Right, so that Seahawks drive ends with an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I love these kind of situations, these back-up situations with the crowd. You know that they're coming downhill runs. Just get down. Of course, it's safety. You called it! You called it! Is that Peely? Yes.
I don't know if he got out of the end zone. Brandon Peely was there. Devin Witherspoon is loving it. How about this Seahawks defense? Brandon Peely.
Watch Peely right here. Just the penetration. And actually getting to the back and making the tackle. That's a big-time play by nose tackle, Mike B. Look at that.
Well, these are hard plays to do on their goal line. You know that the offensive line is backed up. They're coming out first down, second down, and maybe coming out with a play-action pass. And for him to get underneath, get a sack, the Tongan is out there. I know he threw up that T. He's happy. The Polynesian is just out there doing what he can, eating up linemen, doing everything to be a dominant player and make this team. You can trust players.
We just talked about that depth and how he loves playing every day. Good player. Two less stats this year. This is George Helani.
Loving it when these guys make it.
last week. Has a first down on his first reception tonight. Penalties after both because starters like Spoon and Kobe Bryant sprinting all the way down the field to celebrate with the guys who were in the flag in the backfield on this run. And Mike told us, hey, obviously don't want to see that in the regular season.
We had a great opportunity doing to
Holding. Offense number 63. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Back up 10. Bobo in motion. Blue lock in the quarterback right now. Over the middle. And Release Young is wide open. And appears to have a first down, but another flag on the field. They had 170 total last week. Jacardi A. Rice now in at running back. Trying to get towards that 40-yard line.
I just can't say enough about this kid's hard work, his work ethic, and how good he's going to make this offensive line.
Shorts on the pass. He's looking for Elijah Arroyo. Lining up across from me, my very first NFL snap. He said,
Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face. Defense number 20. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
18th overall in the first round for the Seahawks, and I'd say so far so good.
Oh yeah, so far so good. He even took Gray around the facility real great first, got to Renton Washington, so pretty cool to see.
Another flag.
Holding. Defense number 92. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
There's Drew Lock. Young. Look how he's looking for once again. Young dives forward for another Seahawks first down. On your screen here. Looking to the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! It's never enough. More Bobo here at Loman Field.
Great job by Jake Bobo. A big-time throw by Drew Lock. Late hands, go up to go grab the football. Mike B, you just talked about having a big receiver. Jake Bobo said, I'm that guy. Let me go get this touchdown.
Myers on for the extra points. And it is up and good after Jake Bobo's second touchdown tonight.
But I think that's what you're going to see through Mike's team. It's this development of this new culture and continue to play through it.
And rookie Brashard Smith going to take this one out of the end zone, and he's not even going to make it back to the 20-yard line. Cody White there with a special teams tackle for your Seahawks. And how about this, guys?
Oh, man, Andy's like, it's preseason.
Mitchell, inside handoff. It's to about the 26-yard line. How long have you been growing this sack for? He said, for the past 23 years. So pretty much since he came out of the wings. Sean Smith stumbling forward towards that 35-yard line.
Good finish from the backside, but able to run out the play.
Swings it out to the flat. It's Brashard Smith, the rookie running back. Tight end, who got the lone touchdown for Kansas City tonight. I'm surprised to still see him in there because we know he's done so much work in the NFL already. Tight end fun on the tackle.
Yeah, this was a good rush by the defensive line, but I think the quarterback did a great job of finding those holes, get back, drawing the scramble drill, and still being able to throw the ball right.
Dakota State, there's Overjoken again. Bit of a sidearm. Patrick Mahomes as goes on in, who then hurdles a defender. And he's going to be very close. Might have gotten another first down. Hopped over Williams. He was trying to get him down.
Yeah, just a little play action pass. Go ahead, Mike.
No, there's nothing right here. So you got to be able to jump as a tight end because these tight ends are getting more athletic every single year. Bigger, faster, stronger.
And Smith bounces off of a couple of tackles, has the first down and more. Great work by Brashard Smith, the rookie.
The film sessions after the game.
Smith this time headed left. Spins his way close to the 16-yard line. Drake Thomas wrapping him up.
And Michelle, we talked about earlier, provides some edge depth as well.
Trying to get to Sky Moore, and this was one of the disappointments in Moore's game last season. We go 3rd and 5 for Kansas City. Overjoken Spins away from some pressure. And he's just going to throw it away. Great work by the Seahawks there. He's down, kick is up. And it is good. 49 yards. Harrison Butler with a 34-yard field goal. 23-10. Here's Kalani, a line drive kickoff. This is off of one defender who still had his jersey.
You know Jalen Milroe covered.
He is indeed in the game. Saw 6 on the sideline. Thought he was coming. Here's Drew Lock from under center. Couple pump fakes. Somehow gets it out to, I believe that's Cody White. 20 over, he was walking off to the left side. Damian Martinez, the Chiefs territory. He's 44 yards so far tonight for him. This is another running back for Seattle. Jacardi Wright, who went down. And Wright just pushed out of bounds because he had his eyes on 6. What a run by Jacardi Wright.
Good run by the big back, 6 foot, 218 pounds. But if you stand next to him, he's probably closer to 230. Look at that, just following his blockers, staying up. Did he stay up, Mike? First down the sideline.
Run by Wright, and this time lowering his shoulder pads, trying to get towards that 20-yard line and a first down.
He gets on the outside shoulder, and you can't do nothing but see the running back pass you.
Moments ago. 211 rushing yards and passing so far tonight, Mike Robb. On the boots. He's got eyes are rolling. Royal appears to have another Seahawks first down. It's first and goal for the Seahawks. Out to Martinez. Martinez down inside the 3. Lee carrying on the tackle for Kansas City. Also, fullback. Goes away from him. Still turning those legs. He's not going to get there. Good work by Kansas City, led by Cam Jones on that play. Goal here from the 1. Martinez sticks it in. Touchdown Seahawks. Damian Martinez with his first NFL touchdown.
Good running by Damian Martinez. Right here. Even better blocking by Bryce Cable-Do.
Once again on to attempt the extra point for Seattle. Dixon gets the snap down. This one is up and good.
Damian Martinez, who was the lead back on that last drive, scored a touchdown. Nice cover hit.
Lost it in the end zone. Running back for Kansas City. Spins away and loses his footing.
The tackles have to pick, and whoever guy that they pick, that guy drives back into coverage and leaves an open hole for the free runner to come through. And sometimes you just end up having a lot of free sacks.
Guys, this is Dick Bobo on the punt return for the Seahawks. Only has 2 touchdown catches in the first half.
Talk a little bit about the transition, not just being here from the football perspective, but even outside of that.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely loving it. You know, it's a different transition for me. Ready to get out there and make their name in the league. So, you know, man, just excited about the whole defense, the whole bunch, you know, as a Seahawks culture, man, that we building here.
This defense, again, D-line season, got some great guys on the back end. Collectively, what kind of identity y'all trying to have?
Say it again?
What kind of identity are y'all trying to create for yourself?
Jalen Milroe right now, he needs to see as many defenses as possible.
Ties. 5th running back in tonight for the Seahawks.
Quarterbacks have been efficient tonight. Only 2 passes missed.
I was telling that through the statistical story, my friends.
Yeah.
Here's Tyus. Almost lost his footing, but stays upright. On this rainy night in Seattle. 6 6 of 7 on third down so far. Milroe trying to spin his way to the first down, but not going to be able to do it. Hard catch it from Milroe. Looks like so far, trying to get somebody to jump off. Flag way back towards the 15-yard line behind the Chiefs. You know, we did this in college, but this is the NFL.
To win a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Kingdom documentary debuted last night. Watched the first couple episodes. There was no whistle.
You gotta like that. Not just the starters are playing hard and well, but everybody.
Good chunk of playing time last week in Arizona. 20-17 loss to the Cardinals. There's Remigio on the other side. Back plays. From the gun. Quick pass out to the right side. That is caught. I can't believe this guy's still in the game. It's Robert Tonyan. To send this one away. Trips up from behind.
Not just because he's 4 for 4, but he also finishes drive with the score.
Leading on to Anthony Tyus the third. Wasn't sure what to expect as Milroe booth to his left here. Cody White for a Seahawks first down. And he said, Sam was just there to learn.
Loves Seattle. Like he loved the fact that he's able
to forward for another Seahawks first down. A great run by the rookie out of Ohio. First and 10, Milroe pitching to Tyus. Lost his footing there on the slick turn. Herring on the tackle for Kansas City. A.J. Barner is 20. Andre Arroyo is 22. Jalen Milroe finding Brady Russell over the middle. Loses his footing, but takes it down towards about the 15. 26 years old. Robbie Oots, the starting fullback, is 22. Here's Milroe on the boots. Following Brady Russell and reaches towards that 10-yard line. Brady Russell, Anthony Tyus. Play action for Milroe. And Milroe's going to keep it. Bounce outside. Did not get the first down. 6 of 8 on third down so far. The handoff to Tyus, who's got the first down and almost had more reaching for the goal line. First and goal for the Seahawks. Thanks to Anthony Tyus. Milroe looking right, firing out towards the right side. A little bit high. Tyus was the intended receiver. Just a little bit too hot there. Looking for a 5th touchdown tonight for their Seahawks. Tyus met in the backfield that time.
You got too long!
Third and goal from the 5. Chiefs bringing pressure. Milroe was lucky. In and back deep along with Elijah Young for the Chiefs. Here comes Holiday. Holiday takes it all the way out close to the 40-yard line.
I feel good. I'm ready to go. Got good work in the offseason, so, you know, I'm ready to put it on the field. And I just come into work every day and show consistency. These guys know what to expect from me. I'm going to, you know, every day just work my tail off and support these guys, and we're going to have a great year, so I'm excited.
Always, Mike B. Great stuff there with JSN. 3rd and 3 here for Kansas City. Pocket collapsing. And it's the guy you talked about reopen, Mike Rob. Give it up for the rookie, Seth Coleman. There for the sack.
Great job by Seth Coleman right here on this play. Again, just a disruptor of a player. He's going to be screaming off the right side of your screen right there. Good hand work. Way to swipe the tackle's arms down. Yeah, and have fun.
Forcing another Kansas City punch. Aaron Williams back deep to receive. For the Seahawks. On the 20. That's the first down this, and then 3 Chiefs around it. Have the team the way he wants it. Really putting his imprints on it. And led by the big uglies up front, right?
Be big and physical. They're gonna have some fun.
Cartier Rice does well to skip over a couple of would-be tacklers.
That was one of the first things I asked him when I first saw him in the training camp. Hey, how you feel? He said, Mike Robb, gave me the AO. He's a teacher. That's one thing I can say about a lot of the coaches here in Seattle. They're teachers.
It's movement, of course.
Third down.
We mentioned it back in the first half, but I don't think we've talked about it enough yet this preseason. The health of a guy who's not in right now.
Center as well. And the big part of what's going on up front this season.
No surprise there. This is Sky Moore. Streaking down the left sideline for Kansas City. And Sky Moore is going to go all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas City. 88 yards for Sky Moore.
Let's check it out again. Catches the football, one move going to the right, and yeah, he stayed in bounds the entire time. And he finished it.
It's almost like Dixon outkicks his coverage there. Jerry Reed the second. 3:03 to play. Drumming it comes. Former college quarterback takes it out at the 31-yard line. Flags on the play.
Early return holding. Number 49, receiving team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Jumps off the tape. One thing I can impress with, it doesn't matter whether it's the starting unit, the backups, or the third string. For the Minnesota Vikings, they have one of the best records in the NFL.
Olo hands off the ties again. It's just gonna lower the shoulder pads, get it out towards about the 22. The final 2 minutes of week 2 in Seattle. The Seahawks have dominated from the opening kick. Anthony Tyus tried to break that tackle. Wasn't able to do so. Good work by Brandon George, the rookie out of Pitt. Williams and the Chicago Bears, they opened the regular season back in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Against the Chargers, another booming punt. Smith unable to keep this one in bounds. Let's see if Bailey Zappi and Kansas City want to do anything here to close this one out tonight. And now to the rookie out of Western Kentucky, Elijah Young. First carry for Young tonight. Husky team that made it all the way to the national championship in college football a couple of years ago and finally got the call to come play in the NFL.
Any rep helps. All 32 teams are watching the tape. The more you can put on tape, the more you give yourself an opportunity to make a living.
And that's going to do it tonight here in Seattle. Final score 33-16 as the Seahawks cruise past Travis Kelce and Kansas City.